What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails to Azure. Last time we were handling some more support requests that ended us running all around. Fun little cameo. I don't even know you call it a cameo, but just nice to see the lovey-dovey couple again from Lee Barrel. They ended up obviously having a kid, and they were looking for the husband's father, so he could introduce, you know, his wife and child to him. And it was a whole ordeal. It's just funny when you see what characters are actually connected that we met before. I'm sure Estelle would be over the moon finding out about this. Anyways, now that we're done with the Armand and Ellie stuff, we have one more support request to handle before heading to St. Ursula. So we need to head to the Civic Center, which used to be the old mayor office. Oh, hey, they're actually still here. Speaking of. But yeah, so we're gonna head to the old mayor's building to see what this little request is going to be about. So let's hop in the whole car and head back to Crossbell City. So we want to head over to the what's it called? The whatever administrative district. That's right. All right, let's head inside and see what kind of job they have for us. I think it's been a while since we've accepted a job from here, probably since we were checking on the empty buildings. Thank you for attending today's charity drive. If there are any event... Oh, okay, so it's not you. Who are we talking to? Okay, maybe it's you? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, it's Moores. It doesn't look like they're coming. How about giving up on this whole idea, Roy? Are you serious, Grandpa? We're holding this charity drive to raise everyone's spirits. We can't just cut the main attraction. What would we even do to replace it? With what? I understand that, Roy, but... Sorry to interrupt your conversation, you two. Oh, it's the SSS. It's good to see you again, Lloyd. Are you here for the charity drive? Well, if I'm not mistaken, your association requested our assistance with the event. I don't recall anything of the sort. That's because I was the one who sent it. When did this happen? I did it in secret a little while ago. Can I give you guys the rundown real quick? That is, if you have time for it. Sure, we'd be happy to help you out. Awesome, let me explain the request in full then. As you're all aware, we're holding a charity drive in the Civic Center today. We've got a piano performance and a buffet lined up right now, but there's just one problem. And that would be? Well, I had a special program planned for later. It's supposed to be our main event. But we're short on participants, so things are at a total standstill. The request did mention something like that. What is this event exactly? It's the Miss Crossbell Pageant. Work with it, Working Girl Edition. Oh, Work It, Working Girl Edition. So, it's a beauty contest then. Hey, you won't hear me complain. I'm a pro at scoping out babes. The subtitle is rather cringe-inducing, however. How do you figure? Who better to honor than the working women of our city, right? That being said, we barely got any participants. Only 3 women have agreed to take part so far. That's not nearly enough to hold a pageant. At this rate, cancellation will be the only logical step to take. Well, it's not as if I can't understand why most would be hesitant to go through with this. I have a feeling I know where we fit into this picture. Yep, it's exactly what you're thinking. I'd like you guys to scout out some women in the workforce who'd be willing to compete in the pageant. Alright, I think we get the idea. You mentioned that you already have 3 participants. Who are they exactly? First one is Cynthia. She's one of the recipients at Times Department Store. The next is Eris, a back alley hostess. And last but not least, I got the okay from Officer Kate at the CPD. Wow, I can't believe you actually managed to convince her. A receptionist, a host, and a cop. That's some nice variety you got there. What other kinds of working women are you looking for? Let's see. I'm looking for a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a sister from the church. I think these 4 occupations would strike a very nice balance together. Ideally, I'd love to have a nurse or a member of the Arc-en-Ciel participate too. That would be nigh impossible. After Ilya's injury, Arc-en-Ciel has suspended operations. And St. Ursula has its hands full attending to the recent influx of patients. No surprise there. Anyway, we know what our job is. We'll find you a waitress, an artisan, a maid, and a church sister, just like you asked. Great, we'll start the pageant as soon as we can, once you've gathered everyone. I'm counting on you. Alright, so now we gotta figure out who fits the bill here. A waitress. So we're gonna have to go to a bunch of restaurants. An artisan. So someone who has some kind of like crafting job. A maid and a church sister. Okay. I think obviously, I think I remember some of these. Let me see if I can go to the right ones. Like, I'm obviously not going to run around pretending like I don't know, because I definitely did this one on my first playthrough. I think it was Wendy we talked to? Yeah. Hey, Aloy, what can I do you for? Say, wouldn't Wendy be perfect for the artisan role in the pageant? I kind of doubt it's her thing, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. Hey, Wendy, you got a minute? Pageant? The heck is that? Some kind of newfangled orbital component or something? Oh my god. What? No, come on, Wendy. Have you seriously ever heard of a pageant? Leave it to an engineer to be completely ignorant of the outside world. Haha, I'm just pulling your leg. I know what a beauty pageant is. Sound interesting, though. Sure, I'm down to give it a try. You are, really? Well, that's a shock. You're the last person I expected to join. No offense. None taken. You know what they say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Besides, how am I going to turn down a request from an old pal like Lloyd here? I've got some work I need to finish before things start, so just give me a ring when you need me. Yeah, will do. Thanks a bunch, Wendy. I think for the maid role, I think we ask Ellie's maid. I might be wrong, but... I'm curious. It's locked. The first division's investigation is over, so it should be empty inside. They disappear without trace in that airship. Just where could they have gone? The CGF is still keeping a lookout for them. They haven't let down their guard since. Randy. Are you alright? Yeah, don't worry about me. I just need to settle things once and for all next time I face them. Yeah, you're right. So does that mean this place is back on the market again for anyone who wants to buy it? Because they obviously broke the law by attacking the city. I doubt they're allowed to have the residency anymore. Oh my god, look at the ground over here. Is it even open inside? Hello, everyone. Balsamo, I'm a little surprised you're here. Is the entire troop in today? Indeed they are. Each of them has been coming to the theater every day they can. Except for Risha, that is. She is yet to return since that horrible night. We're sorry to hear that. That aside, all of the troop has been taking turns visiting Ilya at the hospital. Sully will be there all day today, as a matter of fact. I see, she must be taking this hard. Yeah, Sully really lost it. Well, truth be told, I'm still in shock at what happened. This all feels like a never-ending nightmare. If only. Forgive me for rambling. You're free to walk around the theater and say hello to the rest of the troop. I think they would like that. Know that the SSS is always welcome here. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it. Oh, wait. No, yeah. Oh, right. So they're going to be in the back rooms. I wonder what Ilya would say to us at a time like this. I know we have to stay strong, but I've been at a loss for days. Sully is taking all of this much harder than the rest of us. Ilya was hurt protecting her, so she blames herself for it. Yeah, Sully is still so young. Normally I would be practicing my singing right about now, but I can't just find the inspiration anymore. I feel nauseous just thinking about that horrible attack on opening night. Ilya's costume was tattered and stained in blood. I couldn't bear to look at it. Oh god, I just got chills here reading that. Oh, Ilya, how could this have happened? Where could Risha be? Feels like she's hiding something from us, but still, she is one of us. I don't want to believe that she'd just abandon us without so much as saying goodbye. Ilya has always been an amazing woman. She gallantly protected Sully without a second thought. Yeah, you saw it. She didn't even consider. It was just, she saw the thing falling and immediately jumped to push her out of the way. And after she was hurt, the only thing she cared about were Sully's safety and the rest of the performance. They say the show must go on, but is there anything we can accomplish in this sad state? Yeah, and I think a lot of the chandelier actually, like, pierced through Ilya, so she's gonna be hospitalized for a while. Ah, Lloyd. I'm sorry, Yvonne. No, I shouldn't be the one apologizing. I've had so much on my mind these past few days, it's hard to even greet our guests properly. Still, I believe with all my heart that Ilya will recover from her coma. We believe so too. In any case, now isn't the time to be moping around. I have to pull myself together for everyone's sake. The stage sets and automata the Meister built us were destroyed in the attack. The Meister breathed life into these works of art, and the troupe members took care of them with the utmost respect. All it took was a senseless act of violence to destroy them all in a blink of an eye. Still, at the end of the day, the staging and automata can always be rebuilt. But what happened to Ilya... I'm sorry, I need a moment. There's so many people in the city that have just been so drastically affected by what the Red Constellation did. See, and here's, like, the big difference here. Like, there is a huge, huge difference between what Red Constellation did here and what happened in Liberal. Like, for the most part, Walter, Leve, Weissman, they didn't really involve, like, civilians. Like, yes, okay, there were a few instances, you know, like Leela had to push, I'm trying to remember her name. It's the mayor of like the second town you go to. Her name is slipping my mind, but I remember her maid Leela pushing her out of the way and, you know, taking the fall, you know, when Leve had the dragon attack. But beyond that, like, you never saw Walter going, and obviously, you know, you also have the Jaeger Corps that were working under Leve during the first game. Like, for the most part, they didn't just senselessly slaughter people either. Now, of course, there is obviously the stuff like there were attacks on, you know, the main capital and stuff, but for the most part, people weren't murdered. Like, their main goal was not to slaughter people. Whereas here with this attack, you know, no one was safe. Now, of course, they didn't just go around completely slaughtering, because obviously this whole city would have no people left in it if that were the case. But yeah, I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Let's head to Ellie's home and see if the maid is the one who's gonna... Hello, Lady Ellie SSS. Hey, why don't we have her play the role of the maid for the pageant? Not a bad idea, Wazzy. She already is one after all. You mind asking her for us, Ellie? I don't. I'm not sure she'll agree. Joanna has always been timid. I have a request for you, Joanna. Yes, if it's coming from you, Lady Ellie, I'll happily oblige. A pageant? I beg your pardon? That was a rather delayed reaction. Me participate in a pageant? I could never. Aw, come on, you'll be fine. I'm giving you the official Randy seal of approval. As if that means anything. My apologies, Joanna. I didn't mean to pressure you. We'll find someone else. I'm sure we can ask around for another maid who's willing to participate. Just a moment, my lady. After some consideration, I would like to participate after all. Wow, that'd be great, but why the sudden change of heart? Well, if my lady should request anyone to play the role of a maid, it should be me, her actual maid. Oh, thank you, Joanna, but if it turns out to be too overwhelming, it's okay to pull out, alright? Yes, my lady. Please call me when it's time. I'll be there as soon as I'm able. Thanks, Joanna. We appreciate it. Alright, so that's 2 down. Alright, this is just bothering me. I have to remember the mayor's name. Maybell. Mayor Maybell. That was her name. But yeah, besides that whole situation, you know, obviously Leve wasn't as much of an Ouroboros member as some of these other characters. Like, obviously Campanella, the Professor, Walter, like, they really just care about, you know, destruction and stuff. Whereas Leve was kind of just lost. He was there because he didn't really have anywhere else he felt like he could go. Okay, so we have 2 down. So we still need a church sister and a waitress. As for the waitress, I'm not entirely sure. She's not really a waitress, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. Oh wait, why is Oscar not working? Welcome to Morgs. We got a new kind of bread for sale. Here, try a sample. Thanks, Bennett. We'll have some later. Where is he? Please don't tell me he got hurt. If you're looking for Oscar, he's helping with the charity event. Oh, thank God. Okay. As much as I would have loved to go, Oscar's sunny smile would be more than enough to cheer everyone up. I mean, forget I said that. Bennett, we know you're in love with Oscar. It's fine. Do we know any... Oh, wait. What about Shan Shan over at Long Lao? Maybe she'll join. I forget if she's the one that we're supposed to ask. Because I'm just thinking of actual characters we know. You know, obviously random NPCs without a name are not going to be selected. Where is she? Oh, here she is. How about Shan Shan as our pageant waitress? She looks a little down about something, but I'll try asking her anyway. Excuse me, Shan Shan, could I have a moment of your time? What's up? Oh, that thing? I already turned down Roy when he asked me earlier. With Risha gone, I don't really feel up for it. You must really miss her. Well, in that case, you shouldn't force yourself. Sounds like you still haven't come to terms with her leaving, huh? Yeah. I've been so depressed, I think it's starting to rub off on our customers, too. It's like I'm bringing down the whole restaurant. Well, how about this? You could also participate in the pageant as a way for cheering yourself up. Why regret sitting it out in the future? May as well give it a shot. Huh, that's a good point. Okay, count me in. I'm gonna do everything I can to pump up the party. I'll walk on stage, wish for continental peace, and even wear a bikini if I have to. I don't think it's that kind of pageant, Chan Chan. Well, either way, I guess that's a yes? You bet. Tell me when it's time to start, okay? I won't be late. Sure thing, Chan Chan. We'll see you there. Alright, and obviously, we have a very friendly church sister that we know personally. So, let's go ahead and ask her real quick. It really is amazing. Like, no series, like, I get emotionally invested to a certain extent with other JRPGs, you know, Tales, obviously, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. But nothing gets me as invested as this series does. Because you literally see everything that happens. And obviously, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone likes reading, you know, 80 hours worth of dialogue. But for me, this is what I live for when it comes to games. Like, these really, like, deep storytelling, like, things. Especially since no series really does it like Trails, where, you know, it's an ongoing story for like 12 to 15 games. The only other series I can kind of think of is Kingdom Hearts. But even with Kingdom Hearts, it always focuses on, you know, one cast of characters. It's not like there's several arcs that are being built up. Well, I guess that's not entirely true, because some of the games obviously built up other characters. But for the most part, it focuses on, you know, Sora. But Kingdom Hearts also doesn't have as much dialogue and world building as Trails does. Not, and this isn't me insulting it. I love Kingdom Hearts, but it's just the fact that Trails kind of does the deep world building, storytelling, you know, more than any other series that I'm aware of, anyway. But that's why I sometimes get lost in, like, my emotions with this game. I'm just like, God, even this is a game I've already played before. It still gets me again. Okay. Where's Reese? Need to find Reese. She could be back here, I guess. I'm guessing she's actually in the church then, if she's not out here. Arios. Arios? The SSS. I didn't expect to see you all here. By the way, we read about what happened at Orcus Tower in the latest Crossbell Times. The article said you took the Jaegers head on. Damn, dude, good job. You flatter me. Don't forget I had Dudley to rely on, too. There's no need to be so modest. Incidentally, the grave you came to visit today. Is it safe to assume whose it is? Saya McLean. Shizuku's mother. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago. Shizuku's mother and your wife. That was the same accident the kiddo lost her eyesight in, yeah? Arios? Is something wrong? No, not at all. I finished my business here. It's time I take my leave. Oh, right. It was good seeing you, Arios. Listen well, Lloyd. Crossbell is on the brink of an era unprecedented in its history. But no matter what happens, no matter what circumstances are thrust upon you, or what trials lie ahead, never lose sight of what's most important to you. Huh? Sounds like he knows something we don't. Just like that, he's gone. What the hell was all that about? Beats me. I was unable to parse it myself, but it almost felt like a warning. What are you trying to get at, Arios? Well, it's dark times looming, I suppose. As if they weren't already dark enough. Reese, son. Oh, there she is. Helping with Mass today, Reese? Yes, I am. The cathedral has had more worshippers than usual for today's services. They've had their homes attacked and their lives endangered. I know exactly how that feels. I wonder if Reese actually got involved and, like, fought off anybody. I guess not, because this is outside the city. Sounds like she went through a similar tragedy once upon a time. Just between us, the Congregation for the Sacraments is still deliberating over what actions to take in response to this incident. In the meantime, I intend to gather as much information as I can while I'm still in Crossbell. I would advise you all to be cautious in how you move forward from this as well. While you're still in Crossbell? We understand. You take care of yourself out there too, Reese. By the way, was there something else you wanted to talk to me about? Well, now that you mention it, I almost forgot we need a sister for the pageant, and after giving her a second look, I'd say we found her. I was thinking the same. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, there's something we wanted to talk to you about, Reese. A beauty pageant? I admire that it's for charity, but I still have so many responsibilities to see to here at the cathedral today. And I'm not sure how appropriate it would be to participate as the sister of the church. You raise a good point. Shoot, just when we thought we were gonna see Reese strut her stuff. Well, I do think they're working toward a good cause. Is it only a pageant, or are they hosting other attractions as well? Oh, here's where we're gonna get her. I think there's more to it. Do you remember, Tio? A piano recital, a buffet table have also been arranged for the event. I've changed my mind. It would be my honor to participate in the pageant. I'm saving that. Why the sunshine and heart? Was it the buffet that did it? I have a feeling it was. In any case, I still have to assist with the mass for a while longer. Contact me again when it's time for the pageant to start. We will. Okay, that's the last participant we need for the pageant. Let's head back to the Civic Center and give Roy and Chairman Morris the news. Of course, that was going to be the thing that got her. I don't know if it's appropriate. You mean there's going to be food? Oh, I'm in. Especially if there's bread. Bread will really get her. Civic Center, right. I forget. I think we actually read in Cold Steel 1 about Red Constellation's activities in Crossbell. I might be mistaken, though. Wasn't Sarah talking to the pawn shop guy about Red Constellation's movements? I think she was. I don't know where I'm going. You're back. Did you find anyone willing to participate in the pageant? Remember, I was looking for... Yeah. Yep, we managed to get all 4. All we have to do is call them before the pageant starts. Oh yeah? Finally, some good news. The piano concert is just about to finish over on our end. Talk about perfect timing, huh? Now we don't have to call off the big event. Thank goodness for that. Good work, Roy. It's nice to finally see my bump on a log of a grandson apply himself. What's with the backhanded compliment? Well, anyway, the pageant is about to start. You guys ready to feast your eyes? Yeah. Yep, all good to go. We'll contact the participants now. Cool, thanks for that. Ooh, baby, I can't wait to see those ladies strut their stuff. You'll be lucky to strut out of here without a restraining order of 5. I should go and prepare the venue. Would you mind taking care of the hosting duties, Roy? You can count on me, Grandpa. That wraps up our part. How well things go from here is in the hands of the goddess now. I suppose we could use a break. We're workers too, after all. Yeah, it's not like we haven't earned it. Let's get in touch with the participants and let them know we're waiting then. Okay, here's the piano recital. Oh, Grace is here too. Reese is completely happy. Wow, Reese has been on a cross-table taste tour since the second she walked in. It's a little too easy to pick her out from a crowd with that habit on. Perhaps so, yes. But frankly, I can't blame her considering how delicious this buffet is. Looks like all the restaurants in town hooked this event up with some seriously good eats. I even see some of that spicy Mapo tofu from Long Lao over there. Oh, I need to get myself a bowl before they run out. You guys make for a real tight-knit team. And with food this delicious, there's no way the event won't be a success, right? One can hope, at least. Come on, Wazzy, this is for charity. Try not to be such a downer. By the way, Kate, you don't seem the least bit nervous about taking part in the pageant. We expected otherwise, seeing as headquarters has practically buried... What? Has been practically buried in work since the raid. Right, well, I was waffling on it when I first got invited. But then Chief Jolich encouraged me to participate, so here I am. Oh, how nice of him. In times like these, we have to do everything we can to support our citizens. In that sense, we're copying your team's MO. That's flattering, but I'm not sure we're worth imitating. Oh, that's fine. Excuse me for just a moment. This is Officer Kate speaking. Yes, yes. Understood. I'll be there ASAP. Everything all right, Kate? The timing couldn't have been worse, but something came up at work. I have to go. I don't feel great about it, but I'm going to have to drop out of the pageant. Seriously? Damn, that's rough. But we get it. If duty calls, duty calls. Yeah, sorry about this, guys, but I got to get moving. Would you mind apologizing to Roy for me? Don't worry, Kate. We'll take care of it. Thanks, I owe you one. What a pity. I wish he could have stayed at least to chat a while longer. Me too. Hey guys, enjoying yourselves? It's almost time for the pageant to start. Could you do me a favor and help round up the participants? Huh? Where'd the police officer go? Well, about that. What? Well, this is just great. What the heck are we supposed to do now? Oh, I got it. Could I get one of you to fill in the policewoman's role? What? You want one of us on stage? Well, now you got my attention. Come on, ladies. How many times in your life are you going to get a golden opportunity like this? Give it a shot. That's easy for you to say, Randy. You're not the one who has to get up there. Please, I'm begging you. This event isn't just about raising funds for the construction efforts. It's also meant to lift the spirits of our citizens. So for the sake of every cross-bellion. When you put it like that, how the rest of you feel? I have no objections. Technically, I'm a member of the CGF, not the police, but I doubt that's what's going to get me out of this. Perfect. Alright then, which one of you is going to enter the pageant? How about you pick our lucky entrant, Lloyd? Why me? You're the leader of the SSS. If anybody knows which of our gals has the goods, it's you. Besides, time is short, and do you really want to sow the seeds of discontent by making them pick between themselves? Okay, fine. Let's see, who should I volunteer for the pageant? Wait, why are we... It's a beauty... I mean, oh my god, this would be so funny to do, but... Let's go, Ellie. I want to go with Noel because... But I feel like she's going to be too nervous. I think Ellie could at least compose herself since she's already kind of nobility. How about you, Ellie? Me? Well, fine, if I absolutely must. I'll try to work myself through the embarrassment somehow. It's not like we haven't done worse. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it once you're on stage. True, but this is a different kind of pressure from being in combat or mid-investigation. Not only that, but she isn't properly dressed for the theme. Eking out a win would be an uphill battle, backwards even. How about we spin it another way? Say you're a plainclothes police officer or something. Would have been more ideal for the green skirt and the blue blazer and the peak cap, and so on, but what can you do? He's really fixated on the whole woman in uniform bit, isn't he? Either way, this should be enough for us to keep the pageant going. Good luck out there, Ellie. We will cheer for you. Thanks, you two. I'll give it my best. Come on, we don't have much time. We gotta go get ready backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Miss Crossbell Pageant Work It Working Girl Edition. Okay, so here's how the contest will go. Each participant will appear on stage and give a few words to try and appeal to the crowd. Each message should contain a greeting or an expression common in their field. After every lady has had their turn, write the name of the one you find most charming on your ballot. Whoever garners the most votes will then be awarded the title of Miss Crossbell. With that, let's get this thing started. It's time to show your stuff, ladies. First up, entry number 1. The sweetly innocent receptionist of Times Department Store, Miss Cynthia. Welcome to Times Department Store. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Wasn't that fantastic? Just how many people has she blown away with that classy professionalism? And by the way, fellas, she's single. Why are we, what? She's single. Who out there wouldn't date with a catch like her? On to the next one, entry number 2. A lone rose with the charm of a butterfly dancing in the back alley moonlight. It's Miss Eris. Thanks for choosing me. I'm all yours for tonight. Let's drink the night away, smooch. Bravo, did you catch that perfect kiss? You could share a toast with the enchanting Miss Eris at her club in the back alley. But remember, only virgin cocktails for all you minors out there. Now let's keep the ball rolling. It's time for entry number 3. An angel from the east. We all know her as Long Lao's waitress. It's the spectacular Shan Shan. Welcome. How many in your party? Daddy's cooking is the best around, so make sure you order lots, okay? There it is. That smile just takes your breath away, doesn't it, folks? As the face of Long Lao, Shan Shan is incredibly popular on East Street. I just happen to be a huge fan myself. Oh, unfortunately, her father, Zhang Hui, might cave your head in with a walk if you try anything funny. Don't place an order for this dish unless you're willing to pay with your life. That's not... Okay. Alright, let's hear it for entry number 4. The beautiful orbital engineer of Genten. It's the spectacular Miss Wendy. Ahem, I don't have anything prepared for this occasion, but if you got an ornament that needs tinkering, I'm your gal. Wow, her reliability is oh so charming. Don't go smashing your ornaments just to have an excuse to see her, though. I've heard she's no stranger to braining people with her wrench. Would you look at that, we've already reached entry number 5. Next, we have the magnificent maid responsible for serving Crossbell speaker Henry McDowell. Give it up for Miss Joanna. Oh, she's super nervous. Welcome home, master. If you'll excuse me, then. Whoa-ho! Who said maids have to be stuffy? Something about this gal just hits you like a breath of fresh air. I bet some of our audience members are starting to feel awfully jealous of Speaker McDowell right about now. Ellie! We're almost there, everyone. It's time for entry number 6. She's a pure-hearted, sure, woman of the cloth who's devoted her earthly existence to that big A in the sky. It's Miss Reese. The teachings of the Septian Church live on in the hearts of the people. May the goddess guide you all. That was good. She didn't do a twirl, but woohoo, how divine. Folks, I think we just witnessed the birth of a new saint. Just be glad she didn't bring out her Templar sword. Is this really the same girl who was wolfing down everything at the buffet earlier? Okay. Last but certainly not least, it's entry number 7. A member of the CPD Special Support Section, her family pedigree is as long and distinguished as her beautiful flowing locks. It's Miss Ellie McDowell. Right, I'm supposed to say something to the audience. What should I do? I don't think that's a good idea, considering what just happened. I don't know, because it's like, some gun handling would be cool, because you did have some of them bring stuff out, but bringing out a gun after there was just, you know, a slaughter in the city is probably bad. Hands where I can see them. In accordance with Crossbell state law, I hereby place you under arrest. Bravo, bravo. Who knew being held up by a policewoman could be so stimulating? And there you have it. All 7 contestants have now had their time to shine. Let's have a big round of applause for our lovely ladies on stage. After a brief pause, the audience put in their votes. Reese elected to drop out just prior, stating it wouldn't be fair for her to compete as a non-Crossbellian. The audience then proceeded to select a winner from the 6 remaining girls. I get a ballot too, so I might as well vote. In the interest of fairness, though, I probably shouldn't choose a coworker. Let's see, who do I go for? Well, this is also kind of not fair because you're voting for your coworker's maid. We'll vote for Shan Shan, though. Okay, I think I'll go with Shan Shan. And finally, once we have announced the results of the pageant, the second event of the day will come to a close. And now, the winner of the very first Miss Crossbell pageant. I'm wondering if whoever you choose is just the one who wins. The contestant who will be taking home the grand prize is... Yeah, it probably is whoever you choose. Entry number 3, Miss Chan Chan. In recognition of your victory, it's my honor to present you this commemorative plaque. Hee, thanks a bunch. But that's not all. The judges would like to select another contestant for an honorable mention. Oh, and then whoever from the SSS gets chosen. Entry number 7, Miss Ellie. In recognition of your outstanding effort, it is my honor to present you this other commemorative plaque. Here you go. Why, thank you. That's the end of the Miss Crossbell pageant. The buffet will be reopening shortly, so grab a bite and we'll see you at the cook-off and general arts class later. And so the charity pageant came to a close. The pageant went off without a hitch. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thanks again for gathering all those lovely ladies for us. You're very welcome. We enjoyed ourselves too. I wasn't quite expecting to come out of it with an award though. Well, I was. No one's surprised you did well up there, Ellie. Yes, you played the role perfectly. Well, everyone had a grand old time, and we managed to collect plenty of Mira for the reconstruction efforts to boot. My hat's off to you, Roy. Turns out you had a winning idea for once. Why couldn't you have just said good job or something? Oh, well, anyway, since this is a special occasion, I'd like you guys to have this. We prepared it specifically with the winning contestant in mind. Think of it as a memento of today's event. Oh, okay. Wow, really? Thanks so much, Roy. For real, man, it was one hell of a show you put on. Here's hoping we get more events like this in the future. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, I think we'll be going now. Of course, thank you again. Keep on keeping on, SSS. Alright, well, we're officially done with all of the... that was a little fun little thing. We are officially done. What's going on here? Balloons, get your balloons here. How many would you like? 1, 2, 3, take as many as you can hold. That's it for all of our support requests for the day. So now, next time, we're going to head to St. Ursula. But let's head back to the SSS building to turn in all these requests. Ah, right. I was like, why is it so quiet? But, right, Fran's in the hospital. Yeah, definitely not as friendly as when Fran... Oh, look at our Mira jump up. Alright, well, that's going to be it for now. So next time we'll head to St. Ursula Hospital to check in on all of our friends who are currently hospitalized after the attack and just see how things are kind of going. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.